This is my 9 to 5 as an art business owner and freelance designer in Chicago.
February edition. And like always, there's a giveaway at the end from one of my pieces from my art shop, so stay tuned. This month was incredibly busy for my business. I'll take you around my 3 art fairs I've ended at and a bunch of cool events and projects that I've been working on with varying degrees of success. Unfortunately, my storage room is where I'll have to do the recaps. Don't mind the clutter. This is pretty much how my brain feels like right now. So February 5th, I had my first ever sponsored video with Pop Mart. They paid me in Pop Mart products, and I was recommended by my foodie friend Julia, who knew how much I loved the brand. Whether it's promoting brands I really like that help with my art business, things I'm just very passionate about, or even creating creative marketing videos for them. If you don't know what Pop Mart is, they started off in Beijing, and it's a blind box where you can get these cute little plushies from a line. I think they're so much cuter than Squishmallows and Jelly Cats and Funko Pops. They're just like so fluffy and you never know which one to get, and honestly, addiction's gone wrong, but I've paused for now. February 8th on Friday, I went to my friend's social event called Third Space Social. It's a new community collective in Chicago trying to get friends and strangers want to like to meet each other through shared activities. I've been meeting a lot of cool people in and out of the creative space this way, and when you're an adult, I feel like people are kind of shy about saying that they want to try and find new communities, but this is definitely a way that I found a lot of cool people in Chicago to hang out with. I'm getting ready for my first Third Space event of February, and I'm gonna bring my vlog camera because I'm excited to just vlog a little more of my adventures outside of Mario lip liner, please. I feel like not many people know this hack, but I don't wear falsies. I just put on volumizing like L'Oreal lash base, and it has like a faux white coat that sticks to your lashes and makes them longer.
What's up, guys? We're at Third Space Social today. You're watching Karen's YouTube channel, and it's been a blast. It's a vibe.
It's a vibe. His shit is so cool. This is one of the Third Space Socials. It's going really cool, meeting a lot of people. Oh, it's Drew. Hi, Drew. Do you want to say hi to my vlog? He's a really cool photographer and videographer, and I don't know what you do everything.
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
He's a creative director, entrepreneur, and he's the young legend about to make it.
Oh shit, I need a bio like that.
She was fun. 100% of the time I forget how cold Chicago is. It's only windy in the Windy City when you're in downtown or at the lakefront. Otherwise, it's decently warm. But my ears are freezing every time I cross. Oh my god, that was my bus. So in line of going to really niche events around the city, on the 11th, I went to a invitation that ended up in my inbox from the Westtown Chamber of Commerce, and this really opened my eyes as a small business owner as to how the community that has already established a system to help out with the arts can potentially help you as well. It's hard to think on a macro and micro lens about what resources there are for small business owners, but maybe I should start looking into my Chamber of Commerce. West Town and West Loop are definitely areas that I really want to get more involved in, and that's why I went to the area or possibly live in the future. So yeah, trying to fix my 3D printer right now, and I don't think I'll ever 3D print because I can't get my hot end off to replace it with this new $60 one that I bought. The tube and the filament got stuck in the hot end, and there's absolutely no way that I can replace it. It's just stuck, so I need to replace this whole thing. I'll report back. I don't know if anyone's ever seen me this defeated. It's 10:10. I'll report back later.
A few moments later.
I figured it out. It's off. I'm gonna
burn this in an alley. Remember how I said that I have varying degrees of success with my projects this year? I built a 3D printer in my last vlog, and I still haven't figured out how to make it work yet. Ender Pro 3, let's just say, in perspective, a Reddit blog from 7 years ago said, "Oh, it was great for the time, but in all honesty, it's really horrible now for what you want to do. And if you want to keep fixing it and having it break down all the time, that is me. It is breaking down all the time, and at least the forced optimism at the end of the rainbow, at least I know how to put together a 3D printer and what it looks like." It is March when I'm recording this, and I'm stuck again, but let me show you what I've ended up making. So in last vlog, I showed you guys I had a Procreate sketch of these little Tanghulu, Sanrio inspired, Tanghulu that I mixed and matched to create little tchotchkes inspired by my pop mart era. And I really wanted it 3D printed. I'm trying to be a little more self-sufficient with my materiality. Honestly, I might give up and either outsource my 3D printing or make it a plushie. Comments below, please let me know what you'd like to see. The printer problems I'm still working on are the little, the bottom is really rough when you tear off the support stands. I don't know why, but I learned that you can paint on 3D printed stuff after you sandpaper it down. This was the result of my sandpaper ring, and it did not do that well, so I don't know why my print stopped printing halfway. Like, literally the faces are freaking missing. Everything else looks fine. I just don't know why that happened. I don't know. If you're a 3D printer technologist, please let me know. Another cool event I was doing throughout the month has been a sticky note art show with the Powder Blue Collective. It is a creative studio in Pilsen that primarily has a zine compilation of other internet creatives and trying to bring community together in person and online in Pilsen. Nate or Shuel, please let me know if that is a good spiel for you guys. But they hosted a sticky note art show, and I was honored to have been invited to participate. Everyone had a theme about calling and misconnections and calling your loved ones, and so my brain somehow went super futuristic, and I just really wanted to recreate the reference of Mad Architects from their biennial and their futuristic Chinatown. I don't know why, but this is why you need to travel to places to get references, and museums are so important because I saw this when I was in Hong Kong with family, and forever my brain chemistry is altered. Took 1.5 hours to draw this little sticky note. Kind of embarrassing, to be honest, but here is the pickup at one of my favorite cafes.
We're very intimidating, so.
Very intimidating.
What's
You've
up,
caught it
Karen's
on.
vlog? I'm Shua Films on YouTube. Also a vlogger if you want to check it out. Wow. I'm here with Nate. I just had to plug myself. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
We got a sticky. We're doing a sticky note art show. Yeah. And we got a sticky from Karen. So thanks, Karen.
My first sticky note art show.
How's it feel?
It feels really cool. I haven't drawn in a long time. So thank you for encouraging me to actually use a pen and paper. Pancakes and Booze is by far my favorite event to do. I think I will do an every other year. I liked the February event way more than the June one. I think people in Chicago really like going to outdoors things in the summer, and so I think February was the perfect amount of people. Or maybe I got so much more success because my product line is growing. I'll insert a photo of my very first Pancakes and Booze in 2023. Honestly, kind of embarrassing compared to the stack I have now. Around half the people that I knew from this event came back. It's funny, the same woman that I lined up with in the June one was there at the February one, and I lined up next to her again, and I even made sure to come earlier. So it goes to show the community of artists. We will go to repeat events if we think it's a banger. Okay, tell me why that took 2 hours for me to set up. I feel so relieved now that everything went well. Now I just need to eat, watch Singles Inferno, and yeah, have a good time at the art show. And it stopped snowing, which is like so good, thank God. They're making Indomine as a celebration dub because I did so good at the market. The vending fee was $20 per piece, and I made 210 back. And technically, girl math, my Uber was free because I prepaid an Uber gift card for 20% off of my Uber Red. So fat slay. And my voice is gone because I was right next to the speaker. So yeah, I'm gonna talk to my next market tomorrow like this, like a freaking horse. Anyway, I'm ready to eat.
Quite literally the next day, with my hoarse ass voice, I went to Aesthetically Carmen's pop-up. If you need ombre brows, lips, fine line tattoos, she's your girl. Carmen was like such a joy to meet and is kind of in the same community of people I kind of knew growing up, just really far removed and a couple years older. So it was just really cool seeing like all my worlds collide. We had a lot of mutual friends come up to her grand opening. I will be showing so many vendors throughout this video. I'll try to link everyone that I can below and timestamp it to their art, because wow, Chicago is the most creative hub of people in the world. It was so amazing to be a part of someone's grand opening day and seeing their dreams come true. I was also up on sales this day.
Years, I've dreamt of creating a safe space where not only beautiful transformations happen, but where you feel truly cared for.
My last market is another community that I was curious about called Brew & Browse. I went to their pop-up like a week before, and I was actually booth partners with someone's merch that I bought. I think their name is Gratitude Chicago. I didn't film as much today because the day before, remember how last vlog I had a rock climbing era? My rock climbing era is gone because I tried doing a dynamic reach for the last hold of a V2 climb because that is my extent, and I fell by surprise and gave myself whiplash and blacked out while I was falling. So I did that whole event with my neck broken. Ah yes, ways to humble you and appreciate life. Amazing market, a little slower than the last time. I think the hours were earlier and people are still recovering from a Friday night out, so amazing community. I will also probably skip another market and grow my inventory and come back. I was not as up on this one. I'll calculate all my sales at the end of this. Really quickly, but hey, sticky note. Like, he made it to the sticky note art show right when I was about to leave. Nate's the best one. In keeping up with my honesty series, I just got back from the market and as well as the sticky note show, and honestly it's so hard being a girl. Gave myself whiplash, so this whole morning talking to customers and friends I've been turning like a robot, and luckily I woke up today, I don't feel as sore, but so I feel kind of icky there. My makeup was really good in the morning, but then as soon as I got to the sticky note show, my eczema started flaring up really badly, and of course when you have eczema you start scratching and itching, and especially when you have a full face of like makeup foundation, it starts looking absolutely disgusting. So Good morning. It is February 27th. I have 2 hours before I start my freelance work, so I'm going to get started continuing my Blender scene. Inspiration has struck again. I used to do like a 1 month make a new Blender animation, and that has slowly died with my resolve. So I'm very excited to start again. I'll show you what I've made so far. Make this grass scene with the words lucky, kind of a hyper cyber technology meets nature type of SZA inspired thing. So I'm creating a
computer rom-com, and I'm gonna have a CD spinning, and then probably someone dancing in the field. This is kind of what I have so far. I'll keep you posted. I don't really think I like the fisheye lens. I think it's just being extra, to be honest. I'm in New York for a bit just to visit my partner, and I'm excited. I haven't been back since November, so it's finally defrosting a little. Anything above 30 degrees is a plus in my books, so I'm excited to take you guys around, and I think March is gonna have a lot of fun things. I love going to new art exhibits and experiential events, so get ready for those vlogs. I'm excited, but it's really gloomy, so I keep falling asleep in my hotel room, not gonna lie. Caffeine choice of the day is mango passion fruit. I still might need to get an overpriced coffee somewhere. I think that's the vibe. All right, check in with you later.
We're going to the shed. Why is he double recording me? We're going to...
You gotta come in
My camera's better, okay? We're going to Luna Luna. I love dragging him to random experiential shit. At the shed, I'm really excited.
So hopefully we don't rush this.
Yeah.
We are in a slight rush.
We will not rush this. See, look, the wheels over there, they move the facade based on the lighting. My work was ranting about Luna Luna, and since I was in New York and they extended their stay for one more week, I had to go. Andre Heller was an artist and curator that kind of just combined a bunch of other artists to design rides and games and attractions, create this crazy event in the summer of 1987 in Germany. Kind of the museum of the future. This was called Luna Luna, and Something Special Studios brought it back to life with a bunch of curators for a long time. I think up until maybe 2021. Correct me on that, but it's been sitting in storage boxes in Texas for the longest time. Of course, you can't ride on it, but there's a couple of other interactive elements. They're no longer in New York right now, but I'm sure this traveling art exhibit will come in other places. Not sure where they're gonna end up next, but definitely follow their Instagram before you visit and time what you want to see, because I remember seeing on their Instagram they have Jazz Wednesdays. Like, there's a bunch of curation when it comes to it. If you dig deep enough on the interwebs, there is a discount code. I know experiential events are always so freaking expensive. I don't think it'll be the same code as when I went, but Luna 20 worked for me at this New York event. So we are democratizing design. Yeah. Wait, he's running away from me. This really just looks like a line dance. You think mirror mazes are normal? Ooh, that one's kind of crazy. I'm about to look at the floor.
Am I stuck here?
Ooh, why?
There's no...
Oish! This is why you follow me. I think I'm cheating by looking on the floor, I'm not gonna lie. If you're a theater kid, you'll like this event even more. If you're not into theater at all and purely an arts kid, I don't think you'll like it as much. But I enjoyed it. I don't regret the experience at all.
social tracker. I feel like my Pinterest and my Instagram confidence has gone down as of last month. I don't know. I just feel myself getting a little lost again and not wanting to post all the drafts I work so hard on. And I think I'm just being really hard on myself and like, damn, why is this video not picking up traction? I thought this was like decently good content. We'll keep chugging along. Maybe I'll post a little more infrequently and spend a little more time editing content. So that might be the strategy for March as I'm filming this. Yes, talking through ideas. All right, that was the end of my February month. She slayed. The weather is defrosting. I'm taking my hot girl walks outside instead of my work treadmill. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I think every other month I'll just go crazy on the markets, and February was a crazy one. My giveaway this time, and it is very easy to enter because I am still a very small YouTuber, is a Adobe calendar I'm gonna be giving away. It's not my art products, but a little gift I got from an Adobe creators event I went to. So if you want to see how that happened, feel free to wait until my next vlog next month. But it is a photo print card, and at the front is an art print, really high quality cardstock, and at the back it's a calendar. And it comes with a little stand, so you just plop them in here, and so definitely a 2-for-1. I think this is a gorgeous idea. I already have so many calendars. I have a physical one and a planner and my Google Calendar, so I don't need this. So to enter, please comment what one of your favorite wins of the month is in your personal life, whether you got the hell out of bed today or you did something really amazing. I want to hear. Be subscribed to the channel, give a like, and of course an extra entry if you are following me on Etsy, because Etsy hates me. On the road to 500 subscribers by 2026. Praying for that. And I hope y'all have a wonderfully blessed day. More other YouTube videos besides vlogs will potentially be coming out soon. Alright, I'll see y'all later. Ciao.